Hey, boss. Can you hear me? I think it's working. I'm just tinkering. I got uh, I got that thing I showed you on the printer. Okay, cool. Let's race benches. Your bench will be faster than mine, no doubt. uh, yeah, I got that thing on the printer, and I was going to. Yeah, there. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm going to. This is the chassis for the Dodge. I'm gonna swap it over to an inline. Hey, Mr. Albright. Yes, sir. Totally. Totally love having my own space finally. Working on all my good stuff. I was just telling Harry I'm swapping. We've designed a new chassis for all these trucks. Sidewinder, inline. They're I think they're better suited to the inline. So going to swap this one over while we're just sitting here. I was just bored, so I thought I'd bore everybody else too. Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? Thanks for thanks for popping in on a Saturday night, man. I know I got more important things to do than listen to me or watch me tinker. I suppose I could. What if I put the camera down so you can actually see me tinkering? There we go. No one wants to look at my face anyway. It's kind of maybe this is a good idea. Huh? I can show people how to do some of the stuff that we do with these chassis. You know, keep a little record here of how to do this, so guys can set them up when they get them. So got some stuff on the printer right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it zizzing away back there in the background. What are you guys up to this fine Saturday evening? Probably more fun things than what I'm doing. Went up to visit my mom today for. Hey, David, how's it going, man? Thanks for popping in, and happy Father's Day. Is it still Father's Day there? Happy Father's Day, man. Anybody else working on stock cars or just me? Ooh, that's pretty cool, John. Yeah, 41 Willies, that's cool. Can't beat that. I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but my whole life it's always been a Willys. Got all these guys now called a Willis. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? That's what. Willies. Hey, Bill. How you doing, man? Well, I don't know if it's good or not, but I am working. Thanks, Bill. Got your truck on pre-order? Easy E. Happy Saturday, man. That's cool, Bill. That's what I'm working on right now. I was just telling Harry. Harry, George, and myself spent the last few days uh, rethinking things and kind of fooling around, and we're made some improvements to the chassis. Um, I opened up the hole here for the guy to give it more travel, and we're now adding. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. We're now adding these wire looms to the chassis so that your wires are routed. Makes for a nicer car as far as I'm concerned. Hello, Gene. Wow, haven't seen you in a while, man. I've seen your videos up. I know you've been busy, man. I'm glad to see you on here, though. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Oh, and Mr. Albright. Let's see here. Don't be mad at me, but I've not gone to the post office yet. I'll get it out Monday. I wanted to show everybody something here. All right, so on these chassis, I don't know, man. Yeah, you can see them. There's already holes for the grub screws for the height adjustment on the front axle. Now, I've heard some people say they needed to drill them out. I've even had some people say that they stripped out a tool trying to put them in. Personally, I don't get it, but this Vera tool, the 0.9 that you use to put the set screws in, if you just put it in the hole and just give it a little twist, just like that, you're ready to rock. Now you just put the screws in. So I'm swapping this chassis out, so I'll take these out and I'll show you how easy they are. Hello, Fox and Wolves. Oh, you got it. Okay, good, David. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there for you. And I don't know if you talked to Husey or not, but he's got all your other stuff. He's got your kit. He's got your three-legged chickens and a couple other little goodies for you. So hit him up if you haven't talked to him already. And he's got the box. So enjoy it. So see, there you go. Screwed that right in. No drama whatsoever. So hopefully that helps some of you guys who are building them. Fox and Wolves, did you get your envelope yet? I sent it. Did it come? You get your stickers? Oh, cool, David. Great. I'm glad. I know Husey. I owe Husey a huge debt because he saved my butt with the shipping to you guys. My God, man. Just that one box to Husey was shit. That was a ton of money. So he agreed that he would accept all of the shipment and dole it out to you guys. I'm forever in his debt. Yeah, that's the thing, right, John, is the voltage with those damn things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mailed them all out at the same time. Fox and Wolves, I got them. All the Aussie boys have gotten theirs. At least I think they have. I haven't heard from Hub yet because he's been sick. So I'm hoping he got his too. Yeah, Husey is the man. He is, David. Absolutely. You won't find a better guy. Your box hasn't gotten there, Harry? The F Cancer car hasn't got there yet? You sent that before I sent mine. Oh, good, David. That's good. Great. I'm glad he got it. Excellent. I know Hub's been feeling under the weather. So there you go. Height adjustment screws in, no drama, easy. to put an extra right there. So, Mr. Albright, the only one working tonight on cars? Or you guys all taking the night off? Jack, how's it going, brother? How's your trip? Are you guys home yet? Saturday night with Shotgun Dave. Yep. You must be really bored if you're hanging out here. I just wanted to go live, kill some time, maybe shoot the breeze with you guys for a little while I'm tinkering. Like I said, I got something on the printer over there, so I'm just letting it print. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. We'll try it. Still above ground, yeah. Thank God for that, right? Hey, Harry, if you're still there, I figured out why I was having such a hell of a time getting the wheels and tires under this truck, because I'm using 15 by 10. We decided 15 by 8, and I didn't have any, so I didn't even realize I put 15 by 10s on it. So at least I know 15 by 10s will squish underneath of it too. Alrighty then, so. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Jack. Sounds like a lot of fun. Something else I need to talk to everybody about too with these kits, if you're getting them, they have flashing on them for anything where it sits on the plate. It gets a little flash around the edge, and if you clean that off, it will work a lot better. Parts fit better. So I just use my X-Acto. It's real simple. Just boop, that's it. That's all it takes. Skin it off there like that, and then everything fits better. The pod has more room to float. Yeah, right, Harry. That would do it. That's it. Stupid me. Sometimes I get so ahead of myself that I forget what I'm doing. So yeah, if you go around and clean all the little flashing out, we would do it, but I mean, poor George, he didn't have time for that shit. He's printing so much of this stuff, he doesn't have time to go around and do all this. So you gotta be something to do. Same on the pods, sometimes on the little ears where the screws go, you get a little pigtail sticking out there. You just skin it off with your X-Acto. It will pod will work a lot better. Oh, that's cool. That'll be fun, Jack. I bet he can't. Bet you can't. It was just like me getting into this little room here. It's a tiny little room, man. But I am so happy to have it. I finally have a track set up that I don't have to take down. And yeah, it's a whole new world here at Shotgun Lane. Yeah, see now the pod's got a lot of movement. Plenty of space in there. All right, so first things first, let's put some bearings in it. Yep, you know what? Speaking of that, John, let me show you something. My brother owns his own business. He works in the injection molded plastic industry. He services injection molding machines for companies. He specifically rebuilds and builds the heaters, the heating elements for the molds. So he sent me this. One of his clients gave him that. They gave him a whole bunch of them, and so Tom, my brother, asked me if I wanted one. I'm like, hell yeah, I want it. It's really cool because the head swivels and it's quick detach. You just pull it and pop it out. And he gave me a bunch of more of the bits. But you're right, it works. It works really good to deburr. I don't normally show this to people because not everybody has them. I don't even know where you can buy that at. Oh, good, Jack. I'm glad you like the trucks. But yeah, this thing that just deburrs it right now, and it's clean as a whistle. So you're absolutely right, John. There you go. See, peels it off like a little pigtail there. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I love these trucks too, Jack. We're having a good time. Something different, something that not everybody is doing, that probably nobody's ever going to do except us. Yeah, that's kind of how this one works, John. Yeah, you can just, it's really small and you can just one-handed just zing, zing. Yeah. And like I said, I'm glad he gave me, I've been using this thing now for probably, I don't know, 6-8 months since he gave it to me. And it hasn't gotten dull yet. Flat electric supply jack. Yeah. Good place to get them. Y'all are probably wondering what I'm doing here. I made a special pod to accept bearings. I've been putting them in my cars because Oscar, our wonderful sponsor, Oscar Escobedo at Slot and Bajan, has sent me a ton of these bearings, and I like using them. And there you go. Now it's got bearings in it. Kind of press fit. All right, motor. Need a motor. I had a motor. Where'd it go? There it is. Way back there. Yeah, right, John. That would be excellent for that on a regular plastic chassis, man. Skin it right off of there, wouldn't it? All right, so got an order from Slot Cart Corner yesterday. They ordered a bunch of stuff, gears. We got so much stuff here. I needed gears and everything else. Let's see, which one is that? Yeah, this is the 92. And I also need a crown here. I'll tell you, they're not giving this stuff away. All right, so what am I doing? here. So, what's happening, guys? What are y'all doing? What's everybody doing tomorrow? Anything? I know what I'm doing. You're looking at it. I don't have a life, so this is my life. It's hard to find that. I hate that. It's hard on the little pinion gears to find that little chamfer, so you know which way to put the gear in. Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? What are you doing on Saturday night hanging out with me? Hey, you too, Jack. Have a great night, man. Now, I don't know if you guys know it or not. You should grab one, Fox and Wolves. You should. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but if you're using the Predator Jolly Rancher motors, obviously they come with two. They have shaft all the way through. Most motors do, but I always cut the back shaft off. I think most people do, but the Can-Am shaft where you're mating up to the gears, it's also too long. So you have to be careful with that because you put it in and you force it, you will break something because this thing will bury in the gear in the that center alignment boss on a crown gear, and it's all she wrote. You'll break a part of the pod or whatever. So just got to make sure you trim that. It's pretty easy. Come on, yeah. I'm holding the grub screw with my fingers here so it doesn't fly away. Because this room has carpet in it, and if that grub screw hits the floor, it's gone forever. Hey, B-Rads, what's happening? Sorry I'm not more entertaining. I'm just tinkering. Thought I'd take you guys along. Come on, get in there. God dang it. There. See? Now we're at the tree. Yep, 50 by 10s. 15 by 10 on that son of a bitch. If you guys have never used these, oh man, shit. Well, you guys get to witness it right here on live, right here live. So, Harry, this is the chassis for the Dodge. You see something missing? Here, I'll give you a clue. That goddamn gear is not going to fit in there, is it? I forgot to cut the hole. Shit. Well, there goes that. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I won't be making this run tonight. Damn it. See, that's what happens. Sometimes I get in a hurry, and yeah, get in a hurry, and I forget things. Oh, shit. Well, fucking hell. I did the same thing on the Ford, Harry. This is the Ford chassis. God damn it. All right, I guess I'll be doing that tomorrow. I hope you haven't printed any. Sorry about that. Fuck, sometimes. Yep, that's exactly what I just. I'm not going to dremel a hole in there. I'm sorry, Fox and Wolves. B-Rads. I use the Slot Invasion press. You know, they're not that expensive. It's pretty simple to use. I am missing the one piece. There's a little cup that goes on here for motors that don't have a shaft on both ends. You can get the little cup. I just need to get one. But this one I use. If this is this is your puller at this end. So in other words, if you wanna pull the shit fire. If you want to pull it off, you slide it in there and press it out. And this is your press. They have them at Clock Car Corner, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, Fox and Wolves. Damn it. Man, I fucked out of oil. Okay, plug your ears. Just like that. Only got one shaft now. Well, I can at least put the pod together. I can't believe I did that. Oh well. Now you guys see, I'm human. I just screwed things up too, man. I just don't like screwing things up. How did I miss that? Yeah, the hoodie is the way to go if you can find them, John. Yeah. I think Harry's got a hoodie over there. Thanks, Foxwell. Appreciate that. Sure don't feel like one when you do something that stupid. I still can't believe I did that. So yeah, you see, I know you probably can't see, but yeah, the shaft on the motors are too long, so you have to shorten it. Shorten your shaft. Never thought you'd ever hear me say that, huh? Right, B-Rads, it's exactly right. It's a simple 2-minute operation in Blender to fix it, so not a worry. But like that old saying, to err is human, to forgive is divine, neither of which is our policy. Oh, hells bells. Man, I wanted to build it and show you guys it running tonight. Oh well. We'll get it tomorrow. Okay, off we go, man. I do it down here so it's not so loud. Safety third. Ooh, that's a real bad combination, John. That is a really bad combination. But at least you still get to see me put the shit together. That's all I care. Just wanted to show you guys what we're doing. Show you what's up. Let's see here. That should have been enough. But the thing is, you don't want to cut it too short because then it won't. Look at that! Perfect on the first try. I just need to push the gear down on a little farther. It's girth. Yes, you're absolutely right, Fox and Wolves. How's that? Where's that saying go? It may not ever hit the bottom, but it'll wear the shit out of the sides. Yeah, there you go. My wife's in the other room, probably thinking, "What in the hell are they talking?" I thought you were talking about slot cars. We are talking about slot cars. We're talking about the girth of the tires. That's what matters. That didn't sound good. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's right, John. It's not the boat. It's the motion in the ocean. Isn't that right? You know, I could do that to this too. Strengthen that up. It's funny how I sit here. I made all this stuff, and I keep looking at it, and every time I look at it, I think I find something that I could make it better. And I just found something. I'm like, oh man, I know I can improve on this a little bit, and I'm absolutely going to. Innovation, and moving forward, you have to. That's funny. You guys, man, where am I at over here? So yeah, there we go. I don't know about you guys, but I recycle just about everything I can on these things because you know things aren't getting any cheaper, and I can't afford to just leave screws and all this stuff and let them floating around. It's like nope, pull all them screws out of there and reuse them because man, nothing's cheap anymore. All right, so I can leave that pod together. We'll use it for another car. All right, so that's that. We are indeed bench racing, John, or submarine racing. Not sure. Well, I tell you what, those bearings work so good. I like it. I like it. Put the wheels on it so I don't lose them. We are bench racing, John. First kids pizza. No, 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 it's not good. So I know George is printing like crazy, getting these truck kits ready, so it won't be too long. Yeah, we sure the hell would, wouldn't we, Fox and Wolves? Pat would. He would totally approve. And there he is right there. He's always here with me. Pat was one of those kind of guys that even though I never met him in person, I still considered him one of my best friends. We talked every single day and we laughed and we talked about not just slot cars, but just life and bullshit in general. And yeah, I miss him dearly, very much so. And his three-legged chicken is always very close by. Look how the bearings make that spin so nice, even with gears in there, man. It just spins. Yeah, that's nice. So shit fire. I guess we'll have to wait till tomorrow now. I could fix it real quick and throw it on a printer, but the printer's working right now, so won't be doing that. Let's just look and see how long we've been on here. So yeah, here we go. This is like I said, we're trying to we're doing the inline configuration with these now instead of the we're going to still offer them as a sidewinder as well, but you just got to know that it's a lot harder to stuff tires and shit underneath this thing with the sidewinder. So with the inline, you got a lot more room, can move things around, get bigger tires under there if you so desire. Yeah, it's a win-win. And it's not really much of a difference in performance. I mean, I've been running around. I don't even know if I should show you guys this. Got another one here. A 61 Chevy. And it is strictly inline. This thing was too hard to try to get tires under with Sidewinder. So this one will eventually be available too, I'm sure. I don't know. We'll see. But we've been fooling with this one. I like this one. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. I'm still fooling with it. I don't know. You can see, the chassis. This body was so much harder than any of the other ones. And it's because of these wheel wells. The Chevy has a very distinctive wheel well. It's almost like a skirt, it covers half the tire. Like the Dodge, you see how much bigger it is. So it was easy, but not easy, but it was easier than this. Trying to get freaking tires under there, and we didn't want to cut it. We've got the other two, the Ford and the other Chevy, are the wheel wells are opened up. I didn't want to do that with this or the Dodge. I wanted them to be stock. Like there's a video game floating around out there. I don't know if Harry did a nice little video about it today. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. That's total inspiration for this, and it's not real in any way, but it sure the hell should be racing these trucks. I agree, John. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but you get hung up on it. Some people do. You get hung up on the inline's slower or the gears or whatever. You know what? Like we discussed it, like Harry, and he's totally 100% right. every race that we've ever ran, like for the showdowns or whatever, they're all inlines. And so we just did this the 3D printed race. But all of the showdown cars are inline. In fact, that's one of the rules. It has to be. It's just a better system, easier. So this will work. Yeah, we're gonna have a full series with these. George and I are working on a race. We're probably gonna send them to a couple places. I won't say who's yet until we talk to everybody for sure. But there's been a lot of interest in it. Me and George for sure. We'll run them at our places. It won't be a one race event. It'll be multiple races, and we'll get some people getting some track time with them. I think it'll be fun. I'll have fun with them. I'm still just completely amazed at the fact that we made all this stuff and now people want it and now it's out there and people are doing stuff with it. That's just simply amazing to me. I never would have thought or guessed that anybody would have given a hell about any of this stuff. Yeah, you know what, John, you're right. Sidewinders are a lot tougher to tune, man. I have a hell of a time with it, but I can make an inline run really good. But man, getting busy with a sidewinder is a whole different animal. And I think that might be some trouble with some of the trouble people were having with some of the stuff is that it's different. It's harder to make it run right. You like the inlines too, Fox and Wolves? Yeah, nothing wrong with them. It makes my life easier as far as the modeler goes. Making this stuff. So okay, there you go. See, here we go. I'm just looking at it. So now you see the difference there. See, I got the cutout for the gear and the chassis. Oh well. Like I said, we'll fix it tomorrow. These run good though. Track and tires are dirty. I have just been printing the hell out of stuff here today. I've been monkeying around with all this. Yeah, you know what? I think the majority of again, Harry and I were talking. Slotted, the Group C cars, they're all inlines, and look at the success those things have. Like there it is, right there, inline. So kind of a proven formula. Absolutely. Take a look at cool, man. Right on. Well, I'll just run back up and run tomorrow. Yeah, look at that. More room. Shit, fire. Yeah. That's awesome. I don't know what else to show you guys. I guess I could show you this stupid thing if you want to see it. So I don't know how many of you guys saw Marty's video that he dropped this morning about his the very nice special billboard that Doug and Ian made for him over at Mag Racing. And Marty and I had a running joke today. I told him, I said, well, ain't nobody making special custom billboards for me, so I got to make my own. So I went into Blender and I designed it, a little kit to put it together. So now I got my own billboard. I know it's blue, but I didn't have any. I just ordered. I'll have it tomorrow. I got some white filament coming so I can print it. But it actually came out really cool. So yeah, so more scenery for around the track, you know. Yeah, it's always fun picking out all that stuff, isn't it, B-Rads? You know, wheels, tires, you know, it's part of it. Yeah, pretty cool, huh, David? Just and then I just haven't printed it yet, but I printed the actual billboard to go on there. You can put a sticker, whatever, on it, and then glue that together. This is all a bunch of pieces. See, there you go. The glue's not dry. Yeah, it's just all pieces that snap together, and then you just glue it. But and it's not something everybody cares about. You know, some people like to have a little scenery. I really like the little billboards around the outside. You know, I finally set my. I got 3 of these years ago when Racetrack Scenics was first getting going with stuff, and I got 3 of those, and I built one when I first got it, and I thought, well, hell, I got nowhere to put it, but now I do. So, but I still don't have room for the other 2. I will eventually. I like that kind of stuff around the edge of the track. But yeah. Right, B-Rad. That's what I was going for. I just sort of emulated what the other, you know, like the Racetrack Scenics and what Mag Racing are doing. You know, I didn't copy theirs, but you know, it's the old style, old look. That's all. Yeah, John, I do. I run rubber on my track. Matter of fact, that Group C car, that's got the G25s, I think, on it. I think that's what they are. And all of my Rebos have rubber on them. I leave the stock rubber, and so do my Thunder slots. They all have rubber. Really, the only thing that gets Paul Gage tires is the scratch build stuff, and the occasional car where I can't get rubber or whatever, and I'll put Paul Gage on it. But yeah, no, I like the factory rubber tires on some of these cars. These G25s work really good on the Rebelle track. But yeah, all the Revos have their original rubber. Husey, hey, how's it going, man? We were talking about you earlier. One of your ears were burning. Oh, thanks for the billboard. You know what? Yeah, the damn glue's not dry. I got some white filament coming. John, no, not on my track. Initially, yes, but I think that they wore in, if that's the right word. They don't really stutter though. But they are. Let me show you up close. Yeah, Husey, if you want some of those billboards, I'll print you some and send them to you. Okay, where's that? G25s. They're really grained up. I don't know if you can even see it. They got real like scallopy, grainy. It's time for a new set on this one. Happy Father's Day too, Husey. Well, I think so. Got a long way to go on the print. Started painting the track. Oh, you're painting your track. Did you really decide to do that, Shane? Wow. I think, yeah. You know what? Initially, they were rounded off, John. Yes, absolutely, rounded off. But they are now a lot more square. But they were initially. Too late now. You're really painting your track? What color are you painting it? Are you just painting it black? You're painting it gray? This is a really good running car, by the way, John. At least it was. I haven't ran it in a long time. Like I said, the track's dusty. Yeah, look at that. It won't even go. Oh, that's right. It's got a damn wire off. I gotta take this apart and fix it. Good evening, Eric Wildman. Also, Prime the Challenger. Excellent. I can't wait to see what you do with that thing, man. Yeah, that's going to be cool. Did you work on the Camaro? Did you get any of it put back together? Man, you guys are up late. You're up late, Eric. It's midnight over there. We're just having fun over here, Eric. Not doing anything anything special. So, what did you guys think of these things? Oh, almost dropped it. What do you guys think of them? Apparently, everybody likes them because we're getting requests. So, oh, which one did you get, Chris? Camaro's almost done. Good. Hughes. I can't wait for to see it, man. Our little Volkswagens. Yeah, I do love them. Fox of Wolves. I love these things. I really need to rethink the motor situation in them, though. Yeah, again, the bugs. I never thought anybody would like them. I just did them because I love them, and so I just, whatever. But now we're getting calls. Steve at Slot Car Corner is getting calls. Everybody's getting calls. They want to know when are the bugs going to be out. So yeah, it's like, guess we might do them here eventually. I just like them because they're just fun. But that 25K Jolly Rancher is too much motor for this one. Still want to see, but yeah, I know. I've been looking for the right one. I would actually want one too. Yes, it is cool, Eric. You sent it. Oh, you did. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, Eric or Chris. Oh shit! Yeah, the Marcos. Gotta love the Marcos. Chris's new car. Nice choice, Chris. Yep. Yeah, I love mine. This is a badass car. Yeah, I agree, Eric. It ain't much, but it's mine. That thing rips, man. I need to get a timing system now. Yeah, I gotta get a. I already have the computer and everything from my old track, from one of the old wood tracks I had. But I gave away the timing system, so now I need to get another one. Yep, that's what you do with them, Chris. Just tear it apart. Hub, there you are. How you feeling, brother? It does, David. It's way too much punch, man. It's flying. I hope you're feeling better, Hub. Obviously you are. You're over here wasting your time. Right, Eric? Yeah, totally. Don't worry about it, Hub. You're not late to anything. We've just been farting around. Yeah, totally different vibe, right, Eric? It's like, yeah, you're not staring at the, bathroom door or whatever. Owning the crapper. Yeah. Oh, man. So I'm doing something else too here. This is off of the resin printer, but I want to make some of my own tires again. So I made a mold to make the tires with. So I'm gonna try that again. This is a much better design of the mold. At least I think it is. And make some tires for our cars here. This is to me, this is one of the cool things about all this 3D printing is that you can make just about whatever you want. If you can figure it out, if you can think about it, you can make it. You're in the shed? That's good. That's a good sign, Jane. At least you're outside. You're not confined to a couch or a bed. Very good. Gotta love it. The Coca-Cola. Dick, how you doing, man? Jeez, got the whole Australian gang here, man. Awesome. How's the track coming, Dick? Hopefully you're closer to running some cars. That's what we're all waiting for. do that to the Volkswagens too. I need to open that up. For sure. Yeah, that's it, right, Easy? Live from Shotgun Day Scott Room. It's the Aussie Swap Car Show. How did I do? Did I do all right on that one? Was that a good? Was that a good Hughes imitation? Right. Oh my God. Pat is with us. Yes, he is. Right over here by his picture. Yeah, I just been making a bunch of junk today. I needed to take my head out of this and just work on some other stuff. So I made, the tires come in packages of 2, and next thing you know, you've got stacks of freaking tire packages everywhere. So I made this. This is so simple and stupid, but I labeled it so I know what the tires are, and then it's just much more convenient having all that. I mean, that's about 10 sets of tires right there versus a mountain of those damn blister packs. John, yes and no. We were. Yes, Chris, that is a 3-legged chicken. I'll explain in a minute. George was working his ass off printing, and he was printing shitloads of stuff to send in, and it was becoming a lot of work. It's still a lot of work, but we told him, like, why don't you let's do it pre-order, and that way we know how many to make instead of just printing and printing and printing. It's like, let's wait and see what the actual number is that are being ordered, and then print them up and send them out. So that's why we switched to that. It just makes it easier. It makes our life easier. It makes George's life much easier. So, you like that, Eric? You like that too, Husey? Yeah, just again, that's a lot easier to put on your bench. And when you need a tire, you can just pick it up and grab which tire you need, and instead of having those freaking like this shit, I got blister packs of stuff. It's a pain. The thing I have on the printer right now is something else I designed today to make my life simpler. It's a setup block that has some pockets to put all the screws in and some holes to put all your tools in. So everything's in one place. The car sits on the block. You can adjust and look, and all the parts are right there, not like this with shit all over the table. Where'd that screw go? Where'd those stupid bushing? I got to get organized. It's a mess. So the 3-legged chicken, Chris, those are our friend Pat, who passed away earlier this year, told a joke in one of his videos about 3-legged chickens, and it just sort of grew. It mushroomed from there. So we always know if we see a 3-legged chicken, we know it's Pat. So that's the 3-legged chicken story. Only order. Oh, so it won't let you order all of them, John? That's weird. I know, Dick. I know. But Husey's got a car for you, right? Husey, one of those was for Dick. So yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them was for Dick. So you at least got something to play with, and again, I don't mind. I love helping you guys over there get this stuff if you really want it. I don't mind getting it to you whatsoever. With all the stuff Husey does and with all the stuff the rest of you guys do, I don't mind. getting it to you. Ooh. Not at all. Awesome, Husey. Thank you, man. I was saying earlier, that's why I said I don't know if your ears were burning or not, but yeah, I owe you a huge debt of gratitude for helping me out with that. I really, really, really appreciate it. Got more stuff headed your guys' way. I just can't wait to see what you guys do with it. I'm really, really looking forward to. I'll just bring this up back up here. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys do with those things, all the cars and all the little figures. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you saw it or not. Let me grab one. I made myself a big one, and I'm in the middle of painting him. I'm in the middle of painting him, but I made myself a large one of the Aussie Kangaroos with his controller. And when he's done, he'll go up here. He'll get his place of honor with Slot Car Jesus and Rat Fink and Uncle Sam. So, absolutely, man. I'm glad you guys got all that stuff. And I better see my sticker in a place of prominence on your track. I'll talk to Steve about that, John. We'll find out what's going on with that. I don't know. So you can't just put them all in the cart and pre-order them all at once. You got to go back and pre-order each one. I mean, I guess that's all right. Oh, David, you don't have to. I appreciate it, man. I do. Oh, speaking of that, dude, I have looked high and low for a file for that goddamn buggy, and I can't find nothing. I mean, I can find kind of, but it ain't the right thing, and it don't look right. And so, but I'm on that still, just so you know. Slaughteroo, that's a good name for him. I was trying to think of a name for him. Yeah, I couldn't. Something with Joey or something like that, but Slaughteroo, that's a good one. I like Slaughteroo. So, excellent. Well, David, you need to show me again. I know it's from that video with Husey where the thing is sitting in the lake, but maybe we need to just see how much that thing is sticking out of the water. Maybe I could just create it in Blender and make a facsimile of it. If it's just a roof and a little piece of the back end or something like that, maybe I can just use basic shapes and put something together because it's going to be underwater anyway. So we'll something to talk about or think about anyways. Yeah, die-cast car, if there's something similar, you just cut the roof off, right, and stick it in there. So that's what I need. I need a Bonza sticker. I don't have any. I guess if I just order something from Bonza, I'd get a sticker, wouldn't I? But you're right. I think with the tariffs and shit, I don't know how hard it would be to order stuff from Australia right now. I was pretty amazed when I took the box of stuff that I sent to you guys. At first, the lady at the post office, she's a really nice lady. She was like, "Oh boy, Australia." She goes, "They're going to get nailed with the tax on the other end." And I'm like, "Oh God." I'm like, "How much?" And she goes, "I don't know. Let's look." And so she put it all in, and she came back. She goes, "Nothing, no tax." And I was like, "Wow, how does that work?" And she goes, "I don't know, but we're not going to fool with it. We're just going to send it." So thankfully, there was no tax on the other end when it got to you guys. That would have sucked. Belt sander, yeah, grind it down to 0. Oh, excellent. Thanks, Husey. Yes, I would love that. And this time I promise we'll do a video with the Tim Towns. I couldn't. my son and I, we just say we couldn't do it. But we did experiment. We were buying. And I was like, "Oh, damn, you can draw air through the damn things, even though there's filling in there." I don't know how that works, but we still got to do a video. But I just couldn't, man. I'm sitting there watching my TV show at night, want my sweet snack, and I was like, those freaking Tim Tams. I'm going to eat them. So we ate them. Bonza can't post to the U.S. Oh my God, that sucks. I hope they get that shit straightened out soon enough. I guess we'll see. So Husey, while we're here, where is it? Oh yeah, forget it. One package, David. That's let me see. Open a package. If the package is open, they're getting eaten. All of them. Every freaking one. Let me see. All right, so. All right, so Husey. In fact, I gotta get this out of there. I'm not even sure why it's in there. Oh, well, hell. There we go. Get you out of there. Get rid of that one. That one goes into trash. So, Husey, you know that we've got the Knight Rider. The Knight Rider car is, the body is done. I've actually made, where are they at? They should be right here. I've made the butts so that I can vacuum form the glass for it. So you'll have glass when this thing is done. Well, it'll have glass because I'm painting this. Unless you want me to send it to you as a kit so you can do it, but otherwise I'm just gonna paint it and everything. So the body is done. The chassis, this is the chassis for it. The chassis is done. I don't know if you can read it. Can we see it on there? It's got a little engraving on there for you. It says, I am the Knight Rider. So there's that. And the Knight Rider himself in the car, in the cockpit. And he's on the correct side of the car even. And that crazy girl that was with him, only in my version, she's holding a slot car controller. So there's the interior. So I just gotta get it painted now and assembled. So that's where we're at. But it's coming. It's still coming. Hey Jeff, how are you, man? Nice to see you on here. Wow, I've got the whole crew here. Happy Father's Day to you, Jeff. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, Husey. Like I said, man, we've been talking about this for how long now? A while. I told you I was going to get the Knight Rider, so I just gotta get on it and finish it. I just had so much other shit going on. Well, it's not shit. It's good stuff. I must be very honored. I got Jeff Scriven here. This is great. Got the whole Scriven crew here. So, since Jeff is here, Jeff, you'll like this. As you know, I like my hot rods. So, I've been wanting to do this one for a while. It's a 34 Ford pickup, top chopped and the bed shortened and all that good stuff, you know. So I'm working on a kit. I'm working on a chassis, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna have. It'll be a kit with the body, a chassis. It'll have a motor with pipes, a grill with headlights. Yeah, I'm working on this one. This is going to be the first one in a series of hot rods. I've got a whole bunch of them. I've got, of course, I've got the Model A coupe. I've got a Model A sedan. I've got a 32 coupe. What else? I've got a couple more that I'm working on. But I'm going to do a whole line of hot rods. This is going to be the first one. So I know that you dig your hot rods just like I do. So we'll get some of these together when they're done too. So I'll head them out your way as well. Want you guys to have them too, right, Dick? This is not something that's gonna get like raced. You know, I mean, they're just they're fun cars. That's all they're for. It's fun. Racing is fun too. That was the wrong way to put it, but fun. They're just for cruising. I always thought it'd be pretty neat to have a slot car track set up that was just like from the '50s era. You know, diner. The local hangout where everybody goes to cruise, and just have that for all you have on there is cars like this and hot rods. Almost like bringing the movie American Graffiti to life. You know, that would be neat. I just think it would be really cool. And someday, if I live long enough and I have a place, I will do that. Yep, Eric, hot rod. You know how it is. Me and my damn hot rods. I love my hot rods. No, I've never done any motorcycles, Husey. I mean, in real life, yeah, but not slot car stuff. Arnold's, that's right, Fox and Wolves. Happy days. Or have any of you seen the movie Hollywood Nights? If you haven't, you should. Hot rods are the shit, B-Rad. That's damn right. I got all my hot rods up there. You guys have seen them all. No reason to drag them all night again. Like uh, Mel's, that's it. What was Arnold's from? Was that? I thought Arnold's was Happy Days. Mel's. Jeez, man, I can't remember all of that. But yeah, so I'm busy around here. I got lots of stuff going on. We're gonna get it all done too. I promise. 132 4-door, 34. You need a 4-door, Jeff? A 4-door. And you need a 32 or a 34. 4-door. Why does that sound familiar? There might be one, Jeff. There might. I'll look if I can find one. And if I do, I'll print one and I'll send it with the next shipment to the boys. But yeah, you're exactly right, John. I got that whole series of hot rods up there that got. Oh man, I think they have Piranha motors, most of them. But at one time, we were using the MT1, which was like the old Ninko NC1. So 14K. They were putt motors, But that was good. That's what we wanted. They were much more realistic driving. You could still slide them around the corners if you wanted to, but they didn't, go down the straightaways at Mach 5. So, yeah, that's nothing wrong with having cruisers. Yeah, I'll look for you, Jeff. I'll find something. And if not, Dave Volt, he's got his toes in the water too with the 3D printing stuff. He might be able to find something as well. Maybe he knows somewhere to look that I don't. So there's always that. Man, we've been out here for almost an hour and a half. You guys probably bored out of your skulls. I'm not bored. I'm not doing nothing. My wife's in there. I think she's probably napping by this time. My son is at a birthday party. He'll be there for a while. We went bowling, and then they were going back to the boys' house and having cake and ice cream and all that good stuff. Hey, making slot cars go fast is fun too, but look at what we're doing here with this stuff. The race we just had at Harry's with the late model stuff. Those cars freaking haul ass. So, yeah. We did pretty good at keeping those things right at 100 grams all up. That's pretty decent. and then running that 22.5 motor in there, ball bearing motor. Yeah, they were screamers. They run good. Yeah, that's a good idea, Dick. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know, I know a lot of places like clubs or whatnot, especially with the HO guys. I think it's more popular with them. Uh, they do crash and burn. If you deslot, you're done. Doesn't matter if it's first lap or second to the last lap. If you deslot, you're out. I like that. I think that makes you concentrate more on driving and driving good than just all out. How fast can I make this car go? And I like that. I wish we could use those rules. In fact, I want to talk to Harry about it. I like crash and burn. I think it's great. It would tame some people because there are some people who get a kick out of, crashing their stuff to make everybody crash and all that kind of thing. And it's funny, but whatever. It gets old real quick when you're trying to have fun. And so, yeah, crash and burn. You always came in first because you didn't crash. That's it. Yep, you're right, John. Speed is merely a bonus, and finishing first is the object. And again, crash and burn. It's the way to go. Oh, you always crashed first. You were out first. Yeah, you get the jitters, right? Oh God, I can't screw this up, and off you go. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I talked that a big game, but I'd probably be the first to crash as well, no doubt. I'm not the greatest driver in the world. Yeah, that's right, John. That's the point. A couple, 2 or 3 times of losing a race because you crashed, you'll keep your car on the track. You'll concentrate more. Oh my goodness gracious! Thanks, Fox and Wolves. I appreciate it, man. I got to do it more. I just get tied up. I'm behind on videos. I want to do a full blown video on the Ford truck. Oh, you guys didn't even get to really see the Ford truck, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I know you've seen it online, but I want to do a full, feature video on this one, and because this thing's cool, it's fun. I really, really enjoyed building this one, and so I got to do a video on this one still, and then I want to do a full blown video on the Volkswagens. So I got work to do, and I'm tinkering with all this stuff instead. No, you're right. VRAD's 18K motors. That used to be our standard. The 18K. That was our standard motor. We used the H&R Hawk, I think it was, for a long time, and then we moved to the Piranha, and we stepped it up a little bit. We keep getting a little hotter and hotter, but the 18K is a perfect motor. It's like just right in that range where you get good speed, but it's also easily controllable. And for me, I don't know how the rest of you guys are when you drive, but I gotta have brakes. And if the motor doesn't have good brakes, man, I struggle. So yes, Chris, all those bodies that are on Stock Car Corner now have my semi-patented body mounts in it. So yeah, they all do. Every one of them. I've spent a freaking week making those. Well, I wouldn't say it's more fun, John. I'd say what I'm having fun just having fun creating the cars. I really am. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I personally don't have any desire to print constantly. I don't. But I have fun making, designing this stuff and using my noodle to solve problems and stuff. I really do. I'm having a blast doing this stuff. Yeah, that would be cool, Dick. That would be very cool. If that was a, what was that truck? Was it a square body Chevy? You sent me a photo. Let me look. Awesome. Thanks, Hub. Look at that, man. Excellent, man. I love it. Thank you. Now I do have a place of prominence. Oh Christ! I just now looking. I didn't realize you guys were sending me shit. Oh, that looks really good, Husey. Man, that looks really good. I like it. That looks like a wood track. You're gonna really notice the traction difference, and you're gonna like it. Look at that. I'm looking at yours right now, David. There's my fat gut on your laptop right there. That's funny. Oh man, you guys are awesome. I love all you guys. Yeah. So was it this body style, Dick? Was it that one? It was the square body Chevy, right? Good night, Fox and Wolves. We'll see you later. And 66 Slaughters here. I didn't see you there either. Thanks for popping in, man. Yeah, is this the one, Dick? Well, shit fire. I'll make sure you get one. All right? We're gonna have there's gonna be more packages coming. You know, it's can't help it. I want to get it around the tariff bullshit and all the other crap. So, yeah, you guys need to make a list again. Tell me what you want, and I'll make sure it gets over there. You have this one pre-ordered, B-Rad, the square body? Yeah, so we have the square body Chevy, the bump side Ford 67 to 72, I think was that year for the bump side Ford. No, you guys don't owe me shit. And then we also have the 70 Dodge, which is kind of my favorite because, as you know, I'm a Dodge guy, so Dodge. And then this one, the 61 Chevy is coming. I'm still tinkering with this one. It's not fully ready yet, but this one eventually will be ready too. Hey, Bryce, how you doing, man? No, Dick, you don't owe me shit, man. Nothing. Not at all. I like doing it. You guys, that's what friends are for. At least that's what I think. That's what friends do. We share shit, right? Just tell Easy to keep those Tim Tams coming. Oh, you have the F100 pre-ordered 66? That's cool. Yeah. I am not a Ford guy, but I like that. That is a cool truck. I like the shape. I think it's because my stepdad had one. God, way back when I was in high school, he had a 69 square body or bump side like that. That's a cool truck. Yeah, the Beatles. Well, there's Dave Volt. Were your ears burning, Dave? I'm glad you like those Beatles, Bryce. There'll be some eventually, some point, probably out there available. How you doing, Mark? God, everybody's streaming in. That's cool, man. We've been on here, Christ, an hour and a half. Wow. Yeah, we were talking about you, Dave. That's a lot of trucks, B-Rads. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Dave. We're just messing around here. We're just, I didn't even know I didn't even plan this at all whatsoever. We got home for dinner and my wife's just kind of hanging out in the front room, and I'm like, I think I'm going to go for live stream for a little while. She goes, go right ahead. So I walked and said, yeah. So here we are, an hour and a half later. I was working on putting one of my trucks together, but I've discovered a flaw that I need to fix. So that's throwing a wrench in the machinery. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a few, almost 20, 19 people on here. That's amazing to me. I never get the big audience. Yeah, Chris, George printed several of each one of those bodies and has sent them off to Steve, so they'll be there. I agree, Dick. And you know what? When you plan on not that again, I have not been on your seen your guys' live, but I watch every one of the replays. But you guys do great. I love it. I don't know if I could plan it and like you guys have your segments, what's on the bench and what's new and all that. And I guess it takes planning to do all that. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to do all the planning. But yeah, I like the impromptu stuff. We just hang out and bullshit, talk about things. Man, if we stand here very much longer, you'll get to see the new gizmo that I have on the printer. It's almost done. So it's got about 10, 15 minutes left to print. And this is something, I don't know, if this was popular, I might do something with it. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Man, I'm sorry I started so late, but again, I didn't plan this. So, but yeah, I mean, it's goddamn, it's midnight there on the East Coast. So it's 10 o'clock here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Yeah, I know, right, Eric? I don't either, but I should probably hang out with my wife for a little bit tonight. Yeah, is it hot where you're at, B-Rads? It's fucking hot here, man. It was 100 and something here today, 102, 103. Yeah, it was ludicrous hot. Let me see what's the temp right now. It's been cooling off at night. Yeah, right now it's only 73, so that's pretty nice, pretty mellow. That's Fahrenheit for you guys over there in Celsius land. So, Eric, you're on Central Time? I thought you were on. No, I guess not. You're not on Eastern Time, are you? You're on the same time as Harry. I think that's why I think we lost Harry because it's way past his bedtime. He had a busy day today, too. The H&R chassis is a fantastic way to build a car, guys. 125th scale, of course, but yep, that is the way to go. It comes with mounts. It comes with everything you need to put a car together, except for a body and whatnot. But nonetheless, yeah, if you're building a 125th scale car, that's the way to go. Eric is building several cars right now with H&R chassis. You should check out his stuff. He's kind of a newbie guy too, and he's learning to do stuff, and he's doing a great job with it. And the H&R chassis makes it a lot easier. Hey, we got some Monaros here too, Dave. I was just showing Husey. I'm putting together his Knight Rider. So we got the body done and got the interior and his girlfriend and the guy and his girlfriend and the chassis. Chassis all done. I got bucks made for the windows. So yeah, I just gotta get off my ass and get this thing done for him. what is it with it's you guys, all your Aussies' fault. Me and my Monaros and my HQs, man. I dig these cars. Sandman, Dave. Sandman. Yes, the car. Yeah, that's the that's the car Mad Max drove in the very first Mad Max. It was his car, right? The yellow one. That was a Sandman, right? Yes, she does, Bryce. George, if you ever need to know anything about how to build stuff, George has got like all the videos, man, and he's done. There's a lot of stuff. You really need to look through his catalog of stuff. Yeah, see, I'm a Mad Max fan. I love Mad Max, and even though I'm not Australian, I love Mad Max, man. I can watch those movies anytime, over and over again. There's not too many movies that are like that. Well, that's not true. I can watch just about any movie more than once, but there are some movies that I don't get tired of ever. And any of the Mad Max, even the new ones, Furiosa, Fury Road, all those, I have no problem. I could watch them a million times. Uh, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, anything Quentin Tarantino, I could watch over and over and over again. I love it. You know, there's just some movies that are like that. Another one, Outlaw Josie Wales. I could watch that movie anytime. I love it. It's a great movie. You know, same thing with any of the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from the trilogy. I could watch any of those anytime, anywhere. I'd be perfectly happy. Yeah, I could see that, Dick. That would be a good surfer vehicle. You know, it's kind of like the VW bus over here, and um, the Woody before that. You know, the Woody was just a, a commercial vehicle, whatever, and it just sort of became the surfer vehicle. And I could see where the Sandman would be the same way. Right. Yes, absolutely, Shane. That would be totally cool, right? I need to build one of those. I need one of those. We need, or Dave does, since he's there. We need Mad Max's Sandman to go into the queue with all the cars that Uzi has for Mad Max stuff. So we need to get it. We need a Sandman. Loctite Pro version for this rebuild. Yeah. So you got the right glue this time, right, Eric? You're not going to be fucking up the paint job. Good. Yeah, the Falcons were cool too. 66. That's an awesome car as well. Totally fast car. I would have thought though, because the HQ, it was a V8 car, right? And I've never seen one in person, but it seems to me it's a pretty small car with a V8 in it. That would to me would be a pretty badass little car. Yeah, wagons are cool, B-Rads. I've had a couple of wagons too. I even had a Dodge uh, Magnum. I like it, I think. I had a Dodge Magnum for quite a while. Yeah, I like wagons. They're cool, especially when you got kids. Right, Dick. Any of the Falcons, they're cool as hell. Oh, good, Husey. That worked. That's going to work. Perfect. That's what I use for anything that needs mesh. Grill, the head, when we do the dirt racing cars, we put it for the windshield. Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm glad that it worked out. A Hearst. Well, I don't know. I guess you could have a wagon. That when I was a kid in the town I grew up in, there was this old guy that lived down in the middle of town, right in the corner, and everybody stayed away from his house because he was I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen the movie Phantasm, the tall, skinny guy wore dressed in black with the long white hair. The dude looked like that. And he had a 67 Cadillac hearse with a blown big block Chevy in it. Big, the thing was just badass, right? Big, huge, N5015 tires on the back and little skinnies on the front. It was just an evil sounding car. And on the back, on the gate, on the back of the hearse, it was the name of the car was The Last Ride. That car was so cool. You don't need to worry about that light shit, Eric. I don't care about that stuff. I'm still waiting. I know. I finally figured out why I wasn't getting monetized. I had two problems. One was copyright infringement, but thanks to a certain Australian friend, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And on top of that, I had to get through these certain gates that you go through or whatever they call them. Anyhow, I had to fill out the tax information. So I've done all that. Now I'm waiting for the papers to show up in the mail because there's a PIN number that you have to use to verify. So after that, I'll be monetized. So, hey, make a buck or two. Why not, right? They were supposed to import what, John? What were they going to import? Funny. I'm killing time because I'm waiting for my thing to come off the printer. I want you guys to see it. If you're willing to hang out. Christ, you've been on almost 2 hours. Okay, we're only going to go 16 more minutes and then we're done. You guys got better things to do than listen to me. I know my wife's in there asleep on the couch. Holding Ute. Oh, okay. Yeah, the ones that are kind of cool. Modern one, right? Kind of looks like the Monaro front end with the bed on the back. Is that what you're talking about, John? I've actually seen pictures of those. Pretty cool. It's like George's car, his GTO. That car is cool, man. I've seen it now in person, twice. I've been to George's house, so that's a cool car. I like it. And of course, George has hopped it up. It's got a cam in it, and he's got cutouts on that car. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, that's a cool car. We never had time for taking it for a ride, but man, it's just a bitchy car. Oh yeah, me too, Dick. Thanks. I enjoy chatting. As you can tell, I just talk too much, anyways. But yeah, I know I like doing this, and I enjoy talking with all you guys. You guys, yeah, very fun. 5 hours, 17 minutes for a live? Who the hell did that? Bryce, yes, I am. I'm in California. Can you tell by the temperature I said? I would have thought maybe, Arizona or New Mexico even. Yeah, it is. Again, no. I think what I need to do eventually here is I'm going to have to make one or two of you guys moderators. Harry and George are moderators on here, but they're not always here. George works his ass off in his real job, and Harry too, so they're not always available. So I need to make one or two of you. Eric, I'll make you a moderator, and a couple of you guys. So that way, if anything stupid happens in the chat, you guys can kill it if I don't get to it. You did, Eric? You did a 5 hour and 17 minute? No, I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm just waiting for that thing to finish so we can show you, and then we're going to kill it. Where are you at, Bryce? Let's see what we got going here. Oh, yeah, right, John. Yep, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, that is a really cool car. It's too bad we couldn't get those here. Man, after the El Camino and the Ranchero, I guess you could even throw the Subaru Brat in there. The whole Ute or, over here just kind of died, which is kind of sad because I've had Well, hell, I had a really nice '71 El Camino, and then my grandfather had two different Rancheros, both a '68 and a '70. Cool cars, man. I loved them, but yeah, alas, no more. Oh wow, you're way up there, huh, Bryce? Oh, B Rad's leaving us. Oh, I didn't see it. Good night, B Rads. Have fun racing on your track, man. 6 hour live. Wow. Yeah, I love my El Camino. My wife and I bought it literally before we got married. Right, hun? Yeah. The El Camino. Yeah, my wife's just waking up from her nap. Yeah, we bought it, and then we got back from our wedding. We picked it up. It was a '71. It was red. Had a built 350 in it with a big demon carburetor on it. That thing was bargain evil, man. Of course, then we started having kids, and that was the end of El Camino. Let me see how close we are to done here. Oh hell no! That can't be right. No. Wow, that looks cool. No, we're not going to make that, guys. It still has 42 minutes, so there's no way. Yeah, what about Jeff? He gets a happy Father's Day too. Your own father. Oh no, Eric, there's no way I won't make that. There's no way. Nope. No. Gonna have to get off here pretty quick just so I can go in and relax for a bit. This chair is killing me. I sit in this goddamn chair all day and it kills me. And hey, Husey, it quit turning. It I can put a new battery in it and it doesn't turn. And it'll start turning and it'll turn for a minute and then it stops turning again. So I don't know do I need to oil it or grease it? Maybe, I don't know, but it stops and starts. That's cool, B Rads. Yeah, I think it just needs I might just need to get in there and lube it. I noticed it has like a little gearbox. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just a motor, but there's an actual little tiny freaking gearbox in there, man. It's like, wow, like a little Swiss watch on the top of that thing. Yeah, I just need to steal another battery from my son and get her working again. So yeah, no, we're not going to make it for that. My camera won't reach that far. I'd take you over there and show it to you. At least I don't think it will. Let me try. Because now that I've told you, I can't just like leave you hanging. No, that's not going to work. I got a mess in here. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. The damn camera won't go that far. So, anyways, guys. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. I'm gonna go sit in my easy chair while that thing finishes, and we'll do this again real freaking soon. Look for a few more videos from me. I'm gonna, like I said, I want to do a full-on video of the Ford truck and a full-on video of the Volkswagens, and we'll get that out there for everybody to check out, and then more live streams. At least I'm gonna try to do one a week of live stream, just like this for the hell of it. So just keep an eye out, and I'll be back. Good night, Eric, you crazy motherfucker. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. Happy Father's Day to all you guys again. And I appreciate you all being here. And we'll see you all next time. Love you guys.